Bloomberg scoop, Boeing's 737 MAX has been declared safe to fly by Europe's top aviation regulator. That means it may return to the region's skies before the end of 2020.
Hey, hello, welcome to my daily portfolio update, guys. This is Fernando Herrera, and today we're going to be talking about some pretty interesting things, especially about Boeing and a new position in Fsly. Now today, at the time of doing these videos, NASDAQ, Dow, and S&P are all in the greens. Dow Jones is just killing it today, which is kind of ironic, and I'll explain why in a bit. But that's mainly because of Boeing. I mean, Boeing is pretty much driving half of those gains, or I would say a big portion of those gains, let's put it that way. I do expect the market probably to continue neutral, probably going up. I mean, I would say the market's going to go dip, it's going to go down a bit towards the end of the day. However, recently I've been proven wrong, and it's just been going up, so I could be wrong this time. Now, I do that just for fun, just to kind of predict. There's no sort of evidence or anything behind it, so I mean, just take a guess. Top gainers today, obviously Boeing, Chewy, and Abot, and then we have Fsly, Peloton, and DocuSign as our biggest losers. We did initiate a position on Fsly, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in a bit. Now, Boeing did have a pretty interesting day because they came up really strong after a pullback yesterday, and that's because of some news. Now, in terms of activity, yesterday, so again, look at the date, guys, I'm not cheating, that was October 15th. As of yesterday, I did increase my position on Boeing because I thought that the price was a discount. The price was down. I bought it yesterday at a good price early in the trading day, so I was able to get a bargain on that. And then I did sell some of Chewy because, again, they kept pulling back, and I want to kind of lock in some gains. And then I did increase a $35 position on Fsly, which I know, again, probably you might be saying, oh my god, $35, not that much, but still, it's good for the diversification of my portfolio. I can't go too heavy on one specific stock. But with that being said, again, Chewy, I did reduce, I've been cutting some gains, really. I still believe in Chewy long term. Chewy's on the green today, so I mean, I'm keeping it similar to like Peloton. I mean, Peloton is like the perfect example, guys. Like, I had Peloton, it's been going up. If I would have been someone else, I would have probably sold all my positions, but I only kept $20, and those $20 have actually become to $45 now. And yes, it would have been nice to keep more of Peloton stock, but at the time, I thought it would be a good thing to just sell, lock in most of my gains, and that's what I did. Now, talking about Fsly, Fsly pretty much, guys, is a content delivery network provider. For those of you who don't know who Fsly is, a lot of the business they do is simply to help other businesses load their pages faster. They help optimize media. They help with video streaming. They help with pretty much a cloud service kind of company. They also kind of do some sort of cybersecurity, which is kind of interesting. But the main reason why I initiated a position was because Fsly stock was heavily impacted. They were like around $120 per stock, and it went down to 88 as of yesterday. So yesterday I did think this had happened once already, and I thought about increasing my position or initiating a position. That was like 3 months ago, and I decided not to because I thought the stock would pull back even further. It turned out to be that the stock did go up to that 120, and I mean, that was a good opportunity. Now, I did do a bit of research on Fsly. It seems to be, that it will fit well on my portfolio, specifically for cybersecurity, which I have currently NLOC. So, it's kind of like it adds a little bit of more weight on towards the cybersecurity field or category. Long term, the stock should be rising, and I'm gonna set a price target of 120 for now, at least for this year. Now, another company I do want to talk about is obviously Boeing. As you guys know, in the very beginning of the video, I put this video where a European aviation regulator has deemed the Boeing 737 MAX safe to fly, and that obviously threw Boeing stock to the roof. It gave them pretty much a 5%, 6% gain in the opening market bell. And I mean, overall, Boeing still has a lot of work to do. I mean, this guy's talking about there needs to be a third sensor in order to make the plane safe to drive, or to fly, I guess, not drive. But it seems to be, I mean, they weren't clear as to whether the planes have these sensors yet. They're saying that the planes are going to be able to drive by the end of this year, but it's still uncertain. Also, apparently there's this software update that the regulators need or want that won't be available until 2 years. But somehow they're still going to let the plane fly, which again, I don't know, this could be some sort of risk. It could get worse, or it could hopefully just get improved or better. But just things to keep in mind, guys, before investing in the stock. And then I mean, I already initiated a position in Boeing. I do have a long-term faith for Boeing. I do think that 3 years from now, Boeing will probably be much more stronger where it is right now. Boeing is at a low point of its company history, with plane crashes and all. It's pretty much a perfect storm for them. And I think that buying in now before major Wall Street, funds and investors come in, I think Boeing is the stock to own, at least right now. Again, if you want to see my price target, you could see that on the description along with all my other price targets. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to follow my daily portfolio series. And I hope you guys have a safe weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday.